in. The Tonight Show is officially whatever the fuck they wanted to call it, and then if Jay Leno wins, the Tonight Show stays with him.
See, that's ridiculous. I love how in wrestling they put things on the line that they actually couldn't really be put on the line. Where there's things like lawyers and stuff like that are involved in contracts.
There was a child custody was on the line in one storyline.
Is it that movie with what's his name? Child custody, really?
Yeah.
What the hell's the name of that arm wrestling movie with?
Oh, Over the Top. I love that movie.
God, so bad.
I love Over the Top.
When he does that fucking crooked mouth,
and his son with little Demi Moore.
Yeah, that's so dumb. That kid looks like little Demi Moore.
Put the custody of my kid up in an arm wrestling match.
Here's why I call bullshit on this match. Do you know what Sturgis is?
It's a fish, right?
No,
that's sturgeon.
Sturgeon. Sturgis is in I want to say North Dakota, and it's a huge motorcycle rally.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, I know this.
They decided to hold a pay-per-view, a wrestling pay-per-view, at a motorcycle rally. So every match, and these are guys that they're bikers. They don't give a fuck about wrestling. They just are watching it because it's a free show.
And these boys beating each other up.
And people beating each other up. So the whole pay-per-view, you just hear the whole
like the South Park episode?
Time. Yeah, it's like, look at these facts. Hey, what up, facts? The whole time, for every match, it was like 8-9 matches on this card. Because these guys don't care. They don't. I think the only guy they cheered for was it was 2. Three. Jay Leno, Ric Flair, and Goldberg. The only 3 people that I think they've cheered for. Everyone else, they were like, we don't care.
We don't know who you are.
Because we don't know. Because Goldberg, we've seen Goldberg. And everybody knows Ric Flair, and everybody knows Jay Leno.
Well, the thing is, one of the things that wrestling companies have managed to do is even if you don't watch wrestling, you know who the big name face and the big name heel is. No matter, even if you don't want to know, even if you're trying to avoid it like the plague.
That's true, because
you're going to know that CM
Punk
is the headliner.
a day in my life until I started dating him, and I even knew beforehand who Hulk Hogan was, who Ric Flair was, who The Rock and Stone Cold are, and the only one I didn't know about was Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, and
you never really heard about Shawn Michaels, but apparently he's the best wrestler that has ever existed.
He is the best.
It's okay not to know someone or respect someone because they have 2 first names. There's nothing wrong with that. Those people are soulless bastards.
Add a first middle name, and he'd be a serial killer.
No, I'm fine with that. That's whatever. You can add.
If his name was like Shawn Aaron Michaels, then you know he's a serial killer. Because most serial killers have 3 first names.
Well, not serial killers. Assassins have 3 names.
Well, assassins have 3 names. Serial killers have 3 first names.
Killers.
Really?
Killers.
Anytime.
Just put it at killers. They have 3 names.
John Wayne Gacy.
Son of Sam? Nah, I don't know. But no, and anybody that has 3 names are typically just killers. Oh, shut up. I know it's bad.
Now we can't make it stop.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, we can. All right, we'll take a break. Come back. I want to know who everyone's voting for on Tuesday.
You can't expect me to answer that.
Yeah, you can. Oh, is it a sacred trust I'm breaking right now? Asking you who the fuck you're gonna vote for?
You know,
I'm gonna vote for the white guy.
Well, no.
It was getting too dark at the White House.
Whoa.
Every time I look at him, I think there's a shade.
I'm just saying. There's only one person that I want for the next 4 years.
All right.
In my White House.
We will get to that in your White House.
You know, the White House was built by Mick, right?
A what?
Nothing.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, and I want to know who everyone's voting. Even Remy, I want to know who she's voting for.
Sleeping.
I know who Remy's voting for.
All right, we'll be back right after this, and we're back, and Chris is getting food.
And he's yelling that I cook vegetables.
Wow.
I never met a man in my life that hated vegetables.
Well,
as he does.
yeah, I kind of fucking hate vegetables
okay, you
too.
don't like vegetables, but you don't hate them to the point where you will take the lettuce off a sandwich.
We had this conversation in the car about vegetables. Well, when Chris gets back, we'll talk about that. Like, because we had that conversation about vegetables and how I don't like my food touching and...
Well, no, I understand that.
And vegetables... I'm not a rabbit, so I don't eat fucking vegetables.
You will eat vegetables if your carrots are cooked a certain way or cut a certain way. You will eat carrots.
Right, exactly. They have to be cut, like, thin.
I've seen you eat vegetables. You're not opposed to
I'm not saying I don't like vegetables.
You will eat a salad. Chris will never eat a salad.
You don't know that. Yeah, you don't know that. You're basing your assumption on how he looks. That he doesn't like...
No. I'm basing my assumptions on the fact that he takes the lettuce off his tacos, off of his burgers. He gets upset when the waitress brings out his food and it has a slice of lettuce on it.
He prefers to not have vegetables.
How could I expect him to eat a salad if he complains about lettuce being on typical things?
On typical things.
On typical things, let's be honest.
What normal people call typical. He prefers not to have it. Because there's a little table right there for you.
No, I don't need that.
You don't need that. Just don't get it on the couch.
Okay, first off, I'm not Phil Walters, don't worry. First off, I eat salads. And the reason I won't eat... First off, I don't even get lettuce on my taco. I tell the lady very clearly that I want absolutely no vegetation near my meal whatsoever.
I know. I've been there when you've ordered it. That's why I'm shocked that you eat salad.
Furthermore, if I say don't put that on there and it comes and it's on there, I won't eat it because you need to fucking fix it. I mean, it's plain and simple. Thank you. Thank you.
But you can understand my confusion about your whole lettuce thing, right?
Oh, yeah. But that's different, too. The lettuce that comes on sandwich is different from the lettuce in the Caesar salad. I'll only eat a Caesar salad because there's no fucking vegetables in it. It's just lettuce and cheese and, like, little pieces of carrot or something. I don't know. No, you wish.
Hold on.
Rub me down. This is my chicken covered with cheese and soaked in barbecue sauce and covered with bacon. Awesome, by the way, Fitz. Brilliant. I don't know how you came up with it.
Did you heat it up? Put it in the microwave? What's the matter with you? Oh, it slows it down?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to argue with that.
It's
You're amazed by my chicken dish?
She cooked it once. Yeah, it's got... Well, all right, let me describe this thing. It's white meat chicken, right? Chicken breast, I'm guessing.
Chicken breast, yeah.
Barbecued, then covered with cheese. Not like covered, like sprinkled with cheese on it. You can see where
cheese.
You can see where there was cheese on this sandwich. No, it's not a sandwich. You can see where there was cheese on this chicken. No, this thing is covered with cheese from end to end. And then, covering it even more is bacon.
Freshly cut, smoked bacon.
No, I don't want to hear about the labor. I just want to eat the baby. See the baby.
Jesus Christ.
Is that a spoon? Oh. It's like, is that one of those wooden spoons we have in the kitchen?
I'm going to push the microwave a little bit so you guys don't have to hear me chew.
All right. So Tuesday is election day, or voting day, as most people like to call it. And I know who I'm voting for. So Fitz, who are you voting for, and why?
Who am I voting for and why?
Why?
I'm going to vote for Obama because it's scary. Granted, I am a Republican. I love being a Republican. I am just terrified by my Republican Party as of late. And I feel like all the reasons why I believe in being a Republican over a Democrat have been hijacked by a group of absolute fanatic crazies. And I don't appreciate it because it makes me look like a moron if I say I'm a Republican. Anybody who watches the newsroom... The reasons why he states why, the reason why Jeff Daniels states why he's a Republican are all the reasons why I am a Republican. But Mitt Romney terrifies me.
He really does.
He really does. He's mischievous. He's a liar. He's He's creeping, and I'm not liking it.
He's creeping.
He's creeping.
He's cheating on his wife.
His arms are T-Rexing.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he's all types of fucked. I know. Like I kind of. There's a part of me that wants Mitt Romney to win, only to see how much he's gonna fuck up.
Is that a chance you're willing to take?
You'd be surprised the chances he's willing to take.
Yeah. I mean, because if you think about it like this, you have a man who's running for president, and you don't know what he's going to do to move this country along. He just says the same 5 things over and over again.
And I'll show you what I'll do.
Well, he's like, hey, so what are you going to do? How are you going to create 12 million jobs? And how are you going to cut the deficit? Vote me in, and then I will tell you.
Like, does he think that, like, he's, like, it's almost like the scene from Indiana Jones where it's that, at the very end of the 3rd movie, where it's that leap of faith that you have to take, where there's no bridge.
No, but there's success at the end.
But like, you're being told that there's a bridge, you just don't see one, and you're told just to jump off and you'll be okay. He's not Christ. He's not God. There's no leap of faith involved in this shit. I'm sorry. You scared the hell out of me. Tell me your plan. If I agree with it, you have my vote.
Okay.
Simple as that.
I already decided I'm going to vote yes on 6, no on 7. And then for my candidates, I'm going to do the same thing I've done every election and write in Bill Clinton for everything.
You know, your last election, you elected, you wrote in Matt to be sheriff.
Oh, that's for sheriff. I mean.
And I would have been the greatest sheriff this county, this state, and might I add, this country would have had. I'd be right up there with Sheriff Lobo. I'd be right up there with that. Buford T. Justice. I think was Walt. No, he was a Texas Ranger.
T.J. Hooker.
Every single
Sheriff T.J. Hooker. And
I
would have my deputy, McMillan and wife. So there you go. I would have been great. But, you know, I guess I was too ahead of my time for the rest of Baltimore to figure out.
You also didn't campaign.
I really didn't campaign, but I'm pretty sure I would have been a better choice. I would have been the only sheriff to ride into Baltimore County on a horse.
Wait.
Full cowboy regalia.
Wait a minute.
Ride a horse.
Wait a minute.
Don't care. You
can
do it when you're a
sheriff.
Must be crooked.
I know, it's from the Mel Brooks movie.
Oh, Blazing Saddles.
I know.
Our sheriff is a neck. I just watched that movie the other day.
It's a great movie.
It's an amazing movie.
That's the best comedy movie.
I love when he threatens to kill himself if everyone doesn't back off.
Help me! Next man makes another move, the nigger gets it.
Yeah, I think everyone's like, whoa, calm down, buddy.
It's like, will somebody help that poor man?
They were just about.
Hush, Harriet, that's a good way to get himself killed. Fucking love that movie. So I'm basically gonna vote for Obama, and I know some people will say, because he's black. But
inside your class.
No, because I'm voting for him for 2 reasons. One, he's better. He's done a great job. This is the problem with Americans. We want things right away. If you are told, I will take you to Disneyland, but you gotta wait, then they get offended because they have to wait to go.
The reason why...
That's why people don't like long lines, but they're willing to stay on a long line for something they probably don't need.
The reason why Americans have gotten used to not having to wait for anything all started during World War II.
It's the baby boomers' fault, you bastards.
No, before the baby boomers even started. During the World War II, where we had to get our shit together quickly and as effectively as possible, that was where that ideology of bigger, better, faster all came from.
I thought it was Daft Punk.
So So ever since then, when we were able to,
and in some instances, Kanye.
pull our resources together the way that we did, and it was as effective as the way that we did, the assembly line was created, all that